Welcome to part 4 of Let's Play Tomb Raider. In this video I'll be doing the third level, which is called the Lost Valley. This level is fairly large and it also has 5 secrets in it, but I know the location of them all, so don't worry. I will be getting them. The exit to this level is behind a waterfall, but we can't exit the level until we redirect the water to stop the waterfall. Because the flow of water always pushes us out of the way of the exit. So that's the goal of this level, to stop the waterfall. Now to do this, we need to find 3 cogs. Just need to change the memory card, there we go. Now to stop the waterfall we need to find 3 cogs. And these 3 cogs will allow us to use a contraption and pull a lever that will close a gate and divert the water away from the waterfall, allowing us access to behind the waterfall so that we can exit the level. So that's what we're trying to do here. The 3 cogs are located in an area of the level called the Lost Valley, with some very nasty enemies in it whom we'll be meeting shortly. Okay, so there's the water. So if you fall in the water, it'll carry you away down the waterfall into water. So we can't swim up river, so to speak. So we have to go all the way over there to where that, just beyond where the gate is, just to the right of Lyra's head now. And there's a contraption there. And if we have 3 cogs, it allows us to pull a switch, closing the gate, and it will stop the water flow, gaining us to the area behind the waterfall. But we can't go behind the waterfall now because the water flow will push us out of the way. So we have to go over here to get the 3 cogs and pull the lever, which will allow us to pull the lever beyond the gate. Okay, there are some walls down here to get them. Okay, good. Okay, so if we try to go behind the waterfall now, then this happens. You see, it just won't let me go behind the waterfall. It just won't let me do it because it keeps pushing me out of the way. So I need to divert the water, and that's what this level is all about. I'm on the wrong bit. There we go. Okay, I'm still on the wrong bit. Okay, I want to go over here. There we go. There's another dog here somewhere. There we go. Nope. Nope. There we are. Okay, now the way to the Lost Valley area is up there, but when you first play this, you're supposed to think, oh, I'll just go to the right. But this is a trap and a red herring. There are just 3 dogs here to kill. There we go. Although what they've been eating, I don't know. And this place is just a dead end. There's nothing here, no items or anything. This entire place is just a trap. Okay, right. Hate that. There we go. Okay, so we need to climb up here, and this will take us to the Lost Valley where those 3 cogs are. But of course we have to find them, and they're in awkward locations naturally. Why not? Okay, that's a bit ominous, that skeleton. But it has a large med pack next to it. Okay, here are some new enemies. The velociraptors. There's the first one. Don't need too many hits. There we go. There's another velociraptor over here. Here he is. Okay, now there's nothing else around it. You can explore this place like mad if you want, but there's nothing else around here. Before the bridge, anyway. So there's nothing in there. There's nothing over there. Nothing by that waterfall over there that you can just see. But there is a very nasty enemy. As soon as the music starts, then the enemy comes. We want to go... Yeah, here he comes. You want to go here, just in this little alcove here. There's a huge Tyrannosaurus, and he can kill you instantly. He is extremely dangerous. He doesn't need too many hits, actually. Let's just try to wait for him. You can go further into this cave and get a bit of vantage point, which I think I will show you. But be careful of this place. There's another Velociraptor over here. That's why this place is called the Lost Valley, because it's a bit like the Lost World, I suppose. There we go. There's nothing else in this place. This will take us further along in the Lost Valley, this place, so we just skipped a bit. But that annoying dinosaur is still around. If you are going to jump down and take it on face to face, don't run down there where Lara's facing, because there are two more Velociraptors. Can't really see anything. Oh, there it is. As long as Lara's shooting, that means it's still in range. She'll only stop shooting when it's out of range. As long as you have a lock on it. Okay, let's go back down to the other bit and then see if we can take care of this. It should nearly be dead. Pardon me. Here it is. Yeah, that's coming. I'll have to lure it out. Put your guns away when you do that, because she might change direction. It's really annoying how Lara does that. Come on. Yeah, it's very scary. Come on. There we go, you're dead. Yep, thank you. Alright, so if you try to... Yeah, it sort of blocked the way, but... There we go, you can jump over it. But it won't let you run into it. It sort of does this. It's sort of mildly glitched. If you try to run into it, she sort of keeps skipping backwards. It's a bit weird. See if I can show you. Yeah, there we go. It sort of does that. Sort of warps you around. Anyway, so that's Mr. Tyrannosaurus dealt with. Right, so there's nothing by this waterfall, I think. All just a red herring. It's not even proper water anyway, it's just a sort of animated wall. I don't know whether this place is... whether that's sky or whether it's sort of like the ceiling that's so far away that you can't see it. It's weird anyway because the whole place is lit up yet the sky is black. It's a bit like the moon. It looks sort of... what's the word? Looks otherworldly. Anyway, so we're going to take care of a couple of Velociraptors over here. Here they come. Okay, they're done. Right, this whole place is cleared out of enemies, I think, now. Right, okay. Now, first thing we're going to do is we're going to get our first cog. So we want to run in here, I think. Yeah, this is the one. hate it when I screw that up. There we go. Another Velociraptor in it. Yeah, sorry, there is one more enemy. It's in here. Here it comes. Yes, go away. There's more damage than it usually does on me. Anyway, so that's that taken. Now this whole place is cleared out of enemies. Anyway, the first cog's up here. Don't go in the water yet. That takes us back to the Lost Valley. There's nothing on the right on that platform. Just keep climbing up. So there's nothing up that platform. See if you can just jump up here. Yeah, there we go. Okay, there's the first cog. Fantastic. And some music starts. Careful dropping down here. It isn't really safe because it's so high up. There is well, if you're feeling bold, you can try to dive into the water below, but it's not worth doing. You might screw it up. There we go. And then just swim out of here, following the linear path here. Okay. We're about to get our first secret. So climb up there, jump over that platform, jump up here, and then grab onto this sort of ledge bit which you can't climb up yet. And just keep shimmying to the right. Now there's only one point on this waterfall at which you can climb up. It's not there. It's not here. It's to the next one. So press up right here. No, a bit awkward. Yeah, he's annoying. Yeah, we're in an awkward location. That's because there's only one point and she keeps shimmying past it. It's in the middle of where I'm trying to go, but she won't go halfway. Really awkward this. I don't think this has ever happened before. But you have to climb up at that perfect point. Otherwise she can't climb up because the ceiling isn't high enough. So I have to go again. So let's just try that again, see if I get lucky. That's never ever happened to me before. Can't believe it's happened. Okay, one more hopefully. There we go, that's where you want to be. Yeah, I couldn't get to that point because she kept shimmying too far. So you can only climb up there because of the ceiling situation, if you notice. Okay. Okay, here's the secret. Some shotgun shells. And over here are some magnum clips. We're going to get the shotgun in this level, so that'll be handy, those shells for later on. Anyway, climb, just get out of here like that and fall in the water easily. There's another secret right in this vicinity. Okay, so it's really difficult to find because you wouldn't normally look here. Because obviously the waterfall is pretty. I mean, I found the waterfall one really quickly because it's noticeable. Whereas here, it's just a little nook just here, and then here it is. I mean, it's not really that well. It is hidden because you can't. Well, because I always if there's a secret that I miss in this level, it's always that one. But yeah, but once you know where it is, you always think to yourself, how could I possibly have missed that? Because it's just there. The waterfall is, in theory, much harder to find, but anyway, that's two secrets. Now, the second cog is in that building just ahead. Okay, but we can't actually, rather, we're not going to go in there just yet because there's another secret to get. Now, here's a little bit more awkward. What we want to do is I think we want to climb up here. Yeah, climb up here. Don't go on the platform to the left of this, you will slide down. So what we want to do is, you want to jump over that platform and do a grab onto that ledge. That's it. and climb up here. Then we'll do another jump over to that green platform just ahead. Oh, that's close, nearly ran too far there. Then we want to do another standing jump grab thingamy-bob over there. That's it. And then this will. Now we can do a running jump over to give us access to the roof of the building. And as we're really high, we can see that, yeah, there really is either the ceiling is really, really far away, or it is just sort of black sky, which is weird because there's light everywhere. It's like on the moon when the lunar terrain. Should it be terrain? Because terrain literally means earth. Well, it comes from Latin terra for earth. Anyway, or whatever. Yeah, so anyway, lunar ground is all sort of lit up, but the sky is black because there's no atmosphere. Anyway, it's a bit weird, this place. Still, even when they have sky and you think there's light coming in from somewhere, it still doesn't make any sense, this game. Anyway, do a running jump. Sit, lovely. Careful with that because you might fall off and might muck up the jump and it's too far and you will die. So, I should have been more careful there, but I still pulled it off. Anyway, there's the secret on top of the roof. There's a large med pack. Here's some Magnum clips. There's also some Uzi clips here. We won't be getting the Uzis for a long, long time. A very, very long time, but there's some clips anyway for when we do get them. I mean, if you don't get them in a secret, then you won't be getting them until near the end of the game, unless you get a secret, in which case it's still really far away. And there's some shotgun shells here, so the 4 items on top of this. Now to get down here nice and safely, go over here, there's nothing up there. Carefully back out of this place, fall down, and slide down there, then we're sorted. Okay, so that's that. Alright, now the next cog is in here, in the building. Secret was on top of the building, the cog is inside the building. Okay. Dive in the water, that was a nice dive. Yeah, there's a save crystal there, we'll use it in just a mo. And here's the cog. There's nothing else in the water. If you just press X when you're in the water, hold X rather, Lara will, as long as you're near the item, Lara will maneuver over to it automatically to sort of move, like a ghost over to the item, and then she'll pick it up automatically. It doesn't matter what item it is, any item, or even I think I said like a switch as well. She'll maneuver herself over to the switch. So there's nothing else in the water. Save crystal if you want it, which I will use. I'll just put it over to the next memory card, which means I have to press the select button. Come on. Let's overwrite this one, there we go. Okay, so we saved the game. Save it on a different memory card just in case I muck this up, I want to do it again. Okay, now we're going for the final cog. As far as I didn't lose any health there. Final cog is just up here. I like to do that because it's faster than just sort of climbing and grabbing. It takes ages doing this. Okay, so go in here. Carefully drop off. Don't try not to fall off because you'll end up falling and missing that platform on which I'm hanging now, and she'll fall all the way, and you might lose a bit of health because it's a long way. Keep going this way. There's another save crystal in case you want it. They're very generous in this level because it's an early level, so use that as whatever you want to. There's no reason not to, unless you don't want to save it because you don't want to overwrite your previous game. And now we're above that. Well, we're on the broken bridge where our old friend the Tyrannosaurus is. I don't know why Lara doesn't sort of take the skin so it's valuable, or at least take a DNA sample. I'm sure it'd be worth millions. Anyway, now here is a very dodgy jump. Like on that collapsible floor in the last level where we got the med kit, when you jump, Lara will the camera will sort of look to the left. It makes it awkward. So what you want to do is just keep pressing square and forward. Don't muck up your jump here. We need to do a running jump and a grab. So grab, And bingo. But yeah, very dodgy that. I think if you miss that, you will lose some health, possibly even die. So, a little bit dodgy. And here is the final cog. So now we have all 3 cogs. Now we can get out of the Lost Valley and head back to that waterfall place. Say goodbye to old friend the dinosaur. Even lost some health there. And we're back. Okay, we want to climb all the way back up to the top of the waterfall, which is more or less easy. You shouldn't have any problems doing this. Okay, now we want to get... Well, this is the start of the level. Now we want to get to behind the gates. Keep going this way. Now, if you muck up any of the jumps and fall in the water, you'll be put back down into the waterfall again because of the current. So, obviously, don't fall in the water, but it's not too bad if you do. That's closed actually, because you can just climb back up again. Yeah, that's because I didn't have the right run up, so nothing I can do about this. I just have to fall off and do it again. Oh, at least I've shown you what happens, but yeah, it's because I was lazy, I didn't do a proper run up with the jump, so... Okay, let's try that again. There we go. Let's be a bit more careful here, shall we? I'm not risking it again. I'll do it properly. Actually, should only need a standing jump. Obviously, not a standing jump. No, because the ceiling was in the way. You do have to be very particular about your jumps here. I can't believe I'm mucking this up so much because I'm impatient. Can't be impatient in a game like this, it'll punish you for it. Luckily, it doesn't really matter, we just lose time, really. Okay, third time lucky, let's go. Let's just do this properly. Right. Need to get over there. So we're going to do a running jump. For some reason I didn't hit the ceiling this time. Right, good. Can I just gone over... I suppose I just could have run over there. Oh. Okay, good. Right, now here, I'm going to do a standing jump and a grab. So, standing jump and grab. Perfect. And a little bit to the right hand side, so not entirely perfect, but I did do it perfectly. You don't want to go over here, so. Okay, nothing on over here apart from a save crystal to use it if you want. Now we can use the three cogs. Now, if you don't have the cogs or only have 2 out of 3, then only parts that. If you have no cogs, only that one moves. If you have 1 cog, this one moves. If you have 2 cogs, these move, but it still won't open the gate. So you need to have all 3 cogs if you want to open the gate. Put them in the wooden bits. There we go. Or machine cog, as it calls them, I think. No, it won't let me jump to the left because, I don't know, it's stupid. Yeah, machine cog. No, it won't let me do a jump to the left. Oh, there we go. Thank you. Right. Anyway, so if you have I'll just show you what happens if you have 2 cogs only. Alright, yeah, because we put this one on the left, it still can't move the ones. I suppose that's fair enough. Should have put the left in one first to show you that. Never mind. Oh, there we go, I can do it properly now. Okay, let's see if we can get the cogs off. No, they're on there now. Okay, so that's actually done something. So it's closed the gates over there, and now the water stopped flowing. Well, after the gate. Okay, before you go though, there's another secret, but make sure you go for the secret after pulling the switch and the cogs and everything, because otherwise if you muck this up, you have to go all the way down the waterfall to have another go and come back up again. It's pretty easy, just fall off and grab onto this ledge. And then fall off when the water ends, and it's sort of like the fake water on the blocks there. There we go, good. And here's the secret. Large medipack only. Then go in the water. You can climb back up and go across the bridge and stuff, but it's not necessary. Just want to go over here in the water. Climb up here for the shotgun. Here it is. And next to a corpse. Obviously didn't do much for him. Or next to the skeleton. Anyway, there's another secret. You can go back up and down the waterfall next to the level, but the 5th and final secret is over here. There's also a nice easier way to go to the next, well, to get back to the waterfall as well, to go back to the waterfall as well, in my opinion. So if you want to go this way anyway, even if you don't want the secret. But yeah, the only bad thing about this is if you're bad, or rather, if you're dodgy at swimming, this is quite a long journey and you might be scared of running out of air, but I can't imagine. You'd have to be really, really bad at this game not to be able to do this, because swimming is pretty easy and it's pretty visible. And then climb out of there. There's only one way you can go. There's no other way you can go but out there. So if you just keep following the path, you will eventually come out here. Anyway, so there's 2 lots of shotgun shells and a medipack, small medipack. And 1 more lot of shotgun shells. There we go. Well, just the second lot out of the 2 is what I'm talking about. It's just to be very in a perfect position to pick it up. It's really awkward. Okay, that's that. You can go back in the water and back to where you came from, but you don't want to. There's a way out here, which you can obviously only get to from the via the secret. So you can't get up there from here because it's too high. We think, oh, how do I get there? That's an interesting place, but you can't get in there without going to the secret. Anyway, so we're now on the other side of the gate. But now, of course, there's no water here. So now it's just a case of going back to the waterfall, then we can exit the level. Sort of weird, it just sort of begins, but yeah, it just sort of it immediately switches to her head being on the bottom. Anyway, there's nothing else in here for now. We'll be coming back here later though, but for now there's nothing else in here. Apart from the exit, which is where the waterfall was. So now we can go behind the waterfall. Really, what it was there was a block. It's removed a block with waterfall animation on it. So if you notice, there's still waterfall animation there, but it's removed it from the block with waterfall animation here, so we can go behind here. Door opens automatically, and that's the exit. 5 of 5 secrets, 16 pickups, 13 kills. Good. Right, let's save the game. And that's the end of part 4. So in the next part I'll be doing the final level of this zone, whose name I can't remember, so we'll be doing that. So thanks for watching, and goodbye.